Okay, so immediate and remedial action is just making your gun work when it breaks. They're designed by real smart people, but they jam. It's usually magazine related. So because it's magazine related, that's the first thing that we're gonna try and fix, is the source of feed. So if you're shooting and you don't feel your bolt locked to the rear and your gun goes click or squish, you go tap, rack, bang. You tap the bottom of the magazine, firmly sitting it into the mag well. You rack the charging handle all the way to the rear, and then you let it go. You don't ride it forward, you pull it to the rear and let it go. Then you get your grip back on the gun and you shoot. That's it. So Justin loaded this magazine. I have like, I don't know how many rounds or how many dummy rounds I have in here, but there are a couple of things that you can look at right now. One is how I do immediate action. Am I efficient in my movement? Is there anything extra that I'm doing? Two, you can also watch my trigger squeeze. I don't know where these dummy rounds are. So as I'm shooting, if you see this as I'm shooting, that means I had anticipated. Some people call it trigger jerk. Some people doesn't think it exists. It's just a bad fundamental of a trigger squeeze. So that's one of the great things about dummy rounds, is that it allows you to practice a couple of things. Your trigger squeeze, and exposes and burns out a bad trigger squeeze. The tap rack training aid, which Justin has back there, that is a way for you to practice immediate action and reloads without having to be on the range. You can dry fire it and the gun will functionally work for an immediate action and a reload. Cool? Okay, eyes and ears, everybody. Tap, rack, bang. Tap, rack, bang. All right, so we're at 4 meters or 5 meters. If I have like an immediate action at 5 meters, like I'm gonna do a tap, rack, bang. Anytime that your gun malfunctions, you should always try to put your weapon on safe. Are we seeing the difference here? So like at 5 meters, I'm gonna tap, rack, bang and try to get my gun up. Just like Matt said, it's gonna be the most important shot of my life, just like after emergency reload. But we're gonna practice always trying to put the weapon on safe for an immediate and remedial action. Oh, little trigger jerk there. All right, so that was all immediate action. Do you guys see that trigger, the barrel drop a little bit on that trigger squeeze? I had like 5 rounds in a row. I was like, oh yeah, here we go. Now we're back in it. Oh, trigger squeeze. That's a great thing about a dummy round, is it will expose something that you're doing wrong. All right, now, remedial action. That is immediate action. Immediate action, click, tap, rack, bang. That's immediate action. Now, I do immediate action and it doesn't work. Or I feel my gun do something weird and I look and my gun's messed up. There's something hanging out. There's a double feed. There's just all sorts of ugliness in there. Remedial action, super simple. I'm gonna remove the source of feed. I'm gonna get that out of there, get that out of the picture. I'm gonna lock the slide to the rear. Sometimes that takes a little bit of effort to get back. Sometimes there might be something jacked up in there, so we have to take a look. Remove the source of feed, take a peek at my gun, put in a new source of feed, and go back to work. Remedial action. That you can drill endlessly on the range, because you actually don't need a malfunction to do that. It's even better when it's like, something's wrong. But remedial action, weapon on safe, remove the source of feed. Now, I'm stowing my magazine because they're good, but in a remedial action, you get rid of that shit because it's usually magazine related. So you get that magazine out, you throw it on the ground, lock it to the rear, see what's the problem, new magazine, and back to work.